Hello everybody, how goes? So I'm not gonna do the normal intro today because I'm not entirely convinced that there's gonna be a whole lot of people interested. So we're just gonna kind of jump straight into it, more or less. So, how is everybody? Hopefully doing well. Michael, Eklund, and Vortex are hanging around. Michael apparently was part of the beta for this game all the way back in freaking 1998. Holy shit, man. That's crazy. And super freaking jealous. Holy crap. Because I would have loved to have been part of that. I was only... How old was I? I was only like 11 years old at the time. Hey, Tantalus, what's going on, man? Right, so, since we're here, and since we're about to do the thing, how about we just straight do the thing? And now, so this is the main menu for the game, right? This is what a main menu looked like back in 1998, at least with the Freespace series. How freaking ridiculous is this? Also, I'm gonna make sure that this is restarted so we get it from the very beginning. Because I did play a few of the missions over the last few days just to make sure that, you know, I know what the blazes I'm doing. I know, right? So much nostalgia. And Hunter, what's going on, man? I know, right, Hunter? It's so old. But, I mean, for a game made in 1998, like, come on. Like, it's not gonna get, yeah, much better than this. And, okay, so here's another thing, is that, I think it was in 2002 or 2003? 2002 or 2003, the source code for Freespace 2 got released into the wild, right? And so ever since then, go for it, Plater. But ever since then, there's been a whole bunch of modders that have been keeping this, keeping the game going and updating it. So once we get past this point, not all of the graphics, but some of them have been, a good portion of them have been updated.
Welcome to Vega, Ensign. I'm Captain Lukakis, Squadron Leader of the 53rd Hammerheads. You've been assigned to our unit. The Hammerheads are a space superiority squadron. We'll be flying the Myrmidon fighter, developed to replace the old GTF Ulysses. The Myrmidon is a Terran Vasudin design and a versatile ship with high marks for speed, maneuverability, armor, and loadout.
Oh god, yeah, the beam weapons are absolute bonkers.
The 53rd Hammerheads were formed during the Great War. At the time, we served on board the GTD Bastion, the finest ship in the history of Terran space travel. You may not know this, but the pilots who destroyed the SD Lucifer in 2335 were based on the Bastion, and some were even Hammerheads. With the 53rd, you're part of a long and proud tradition. When the explosion of the Lucifer collapsed the jump node to the Sol system and set off contact with Earth, Command transferred the Bastion to the...
And Shiv, what's going on, guys?
Since then, we've called Vega our home. Now Command has decommissioned the Bastion and reassigned its squadrons to the newer Hecate destroyers. We'll be joining the GTD Aquitaine, flagship of the 3rd Fleet, Capella. The Aquitaine will be here in 36 hours. In the meantime, it would be advisable to review your training. We have all the simulator modules you'll need for the Myrmidon fighter. These modules will give you a refresher course.
Adam Baldwin, which one did he do?
Display, throttle controls and targeting. If you need to review your training, now would be a good time to do so. Because this is your first combat assignment, you'll be authorized to carry the standard armaments. The Subak HL-7, the Tempest Dumbfire, and the Rockeye heat-seeking missile. These weapons are covered in the training modules and in the tech room database. As you gain experience in combat,
the only reason that I don't really care is that I have a lot of trouble getting on that server.
And welcome again to the 53rd.
So it's really difficult for me to get on there to do anything. The intro cinematic, that's right. All right, we're skipping the training because I already have my wings medal anyway on this pilot, so we're just gonna skip this crap. And we're gonna get straight into the first mission. Here we are.
This is Admiral Petrarch, commanding officer of the GTD Aquitaine.
Bet you guys remember this voice.
Joining us here in
I recognized it instantly.
With a complement of 150 combat spacecraft, the Aquitaine serves as flagship of the GTVA 3rd Fleet, based in the Capella system. You join an elite crew of 10,000, the finest officers and enlisted personnel serving the Alliance today. After 18 months of fighting, Admiral Bosch's Neo-Terran front has become the most significant threat to regional security since the Great War ended 32 years ago. The NTF demands the independence of their systems and the revocation of the Beta Aquila Convention, or BETAC.
There you go, that's the list, Michael.
GTVA as the supreme authority.
Exactly, Hunter. Same guy.
Integral to NTF ideology is Bosch's vision of Neoterra. A utopian society where the lost grandeur of Earth will be restored. Bosch and his followers oppose any alliance with the Vasudans as a threat to the future.
Hey there, Robert Dodge. How's it going?
The rebels are entrenched in Polaris, Regulus, and Sirius. But before we hit these strongholds, we must secure Epsilon Pegasi, Alpha Centauri, and Deneb. These contested systems are now the focal point of Allied operations.
Okay, so a little bit of history here. In the first game, the humans and Vasudans are fighting, okay? When you first start the game, they've been in a war for several years at that point when you first start the game, right? Well, events through the first game kind of force an alliance between the humans and Vasudans, and at least from what it appears to be going on right now, there's like, it's essentially a race war at this point. A bunch of racist motherfuckers are like, no, we don't like Vasudans. We're going to, you know, we're going to leave, make our own thing, and then, you know, just be super racist assholes. That's the gist of it.
Allied command has ordered the Aquitaine into the Deneb system. There, we will reinforce the 13 Vasudan battle group, led by the GVD Samtic. Both the NTF and the GTVA have sustained heavy casualties in the battle for Deneb. In the past 72 hours, we have lost the GVC Andromeda, the GTC Trafalgar, and over 15 fighter wings.
Pretty much, Hunter. Pretty much.
The Aquitaine and the Samtic will shift the battle for Deneb in our favor and force the NTF to withdraw to Sirius.
Sounds familiar. Yeah. Now, I will say that there is a slight caveat to this where, like, later on, like, I'm not going to give anything away because I want to play the game, like, the campaign through on stream all the way. Right? So, I will say that the NTF, those are the super racist assholes, the Neo-Terran front. There's more going on there than it seems, but I'm not going to give anything away just yet.
This is Captain Lukakis, squadron leader of the 53rd Hammerheads. At 0320 hours, the Aquitaine entered the Deneb system. Admiral Petrarch launched fighter and bomber wings as part of an all-out attack against NTF positions throughout the system. He has kept the Hammerheads on standby until now. A situation is developing near the inhabited planet of Cygnus Prime. We have over 100,000 Vasudan refugees fleeing their colonies in transports. Allied ships are rescuing the Vasudans as quickly as possible, though the logistics of this operation leave many refugees still vulnerable to rebel attack. At 0545, we received a distress signal from a refugee convoy 900 clicks, or kilometers, from the outer orbit of Cygnus Prime. The Vasudans responded with a
I
wing
know,
of
right,
surface
Michael?
fighters designated Epsilon, which have just called in for reinforcements. Alpha Wing, you're going in.
Oh, and for those of you who are in the know, we are doing the SOC
Because these
loops in
transports
this
do not
as
have
well.
jump drives, you must protect the Convoy
The
until
SOC
the
is Special
recovery ship
Operations
arrives.
Command.
With all
They're
warships engaged and the
optional
convoy's
small
entirety
story,
protection, we do not know
small
when
additions
craft
to
will
the
become
story.
available.
We're
Command
doing
will
them.
Keep you updated and send in reinforcements as needed.
All right, so that's the fighter we're flying. That's the Myrmidon. Kind of a weird looking guy. But he's all right though. There we are. Rock eyes. You know what? For this mission, I think we'll just load up with all rock eyes. I don't think I'm going to use the Tempest a whole lot. Tempest will come in handy, I think, in the mission after this, but not this one.
Alpha 2 here. I have
Here
a
we
visual
are.
on the convoy. 1,500 meters dead ahead. The escort wing is down 2 fighters.
Oh, and for what it's worth, guys, I'm doing this entirely with the keyboard. I don't have my X56 set up for this yet.
Alpha Wing, we have lost 3 transports to the rebel attack. The surviving vessels have sustained moderate damage.
So we're just going to do this with the keyboard. Hey, Great Test, what's going on?
Hang in there, Iota. Command will send a recovery craft as soon as possible. All right, Alpha. Let's get to work. We must defend these transports until a recovery ship arrives.
All right. Oh, and I can see down there on the radar, we got some guys showing up already. Let's get it.
Alpha 1 and 2, intercept those fighters. We will defend the transports.
Damn. I know, right?
Bandits incoming.
Yeah, Turgeon, just the keyboard, at least for now. I might go through the bother of getting my X56 set up for it at some point, but when I was a kid, most of the time, you know, I didn't really have a joystick or anything back then. Curious about the game that Turgeon keeps going on about? Yeah. Just ordered a Steam controller. You know, a Steam controller would probably work really well for this, now that I think about it. That's one way to get him. I think he burned through about 4 joysticks playing Freespace 1 and 2. I could believe it. See, when I first started playing Freespace, I did have a joystick, but I don't remember what happened to it. At some point, I lost it or something. And I just wasn't able to use it anymore. And so I ended up having to learn with mouse and keyboard. And so that's just kind of been my default ever since, is I just, you know, like right now, all of the controls, everything that I'm doing is purely keyboard input. Ramming speed. Yes, sir.
We have transmitted your coordinates to the GVD Samtic. The vessel should be exiting subspace momentarily.
And yeah, I do have a habit of using my fighter as a battering ram.
Objective neutralized.
Ah, there's the Samtic. Look at that big boy. Yee! The joystick port. Yeah, the old serial ports. I remember that.
Of the Sirius jump node. We are now tracking the vessel through subspace. We have vectored its course to your immediate vicinity.
Acknowledged, Command. We will intercept
Olden days joysticks with the suction cups. I remember those. That's what mine was like. Mine had suction cups on the bottom of it.
Incoming jump signature. It's the Belisarius.
There we are. Alright, I'm just gonna stay put right here. Because this spot right here is where you want to be for what's about to happen.
All units stand clear of the Samtic and Belisarius.
A bunch of posturing going on right here.
order to power down and surrender.
Missile banks depleted. Calling in support.
Negative, Basudin. The NTF is the only legitimate authority in this system. Surrender or be destroyed, Belisarius. This is your final warning. Your posturing insults us both, Basudin. I will not give up my ship. As you wish. Gunnery control. Open fire.
What? A heavily damaged Corvette posturing against a full-size destroyer that's in good shape is a bad plan. I'm just throwing that out there. Just, you know.
Now deploying wings Zeta and Theta. You're relieved of your escort, Alpha Wing.
That Corvette's fucking toast.
Mission accomplished, Alpha. Return to base. Well done, pilots.
You know, I actually don't remember what all of the bonus goals are.
You are cleared for launch.
A lot of those are hidden, and I never did figure them all out.
Good work, pilot. You held off the rebel attack and saved both Basudin transports from destruction. Your squad mates and I all agree you'll make a fine addition to the 53rd Hammerheads. Command reports that 75% of the refugees have been recovered with few casualties. The remaining 25% are under Allied protection and will be rescued shortly. We've also won major
Affirmative.
victories against the
Affirmative.
NTF, the NTD Jacobus, and the NTC.
Okay.
Command has ordered the 53rd Hammerheads to secure an NTF.
Really, see, because I remember hanging around at one point, and they started getting like really angry and yelling at me to leave. It was kind of funny.
The NTF has gone through a lot of trouble to hide these materials. Alpha 1, your mission is to seek and destroy all targets of opportunity, including freighters, cargo, and sentry guns. Beta Wing will scan the cargo. Recon sighted a wing of Loki's guarding the depot, so prioritize these bandits. Do not underestimate the importance of this mission, pilot. A depot raid won't win you any medals, but it can be just as vital as taking down a cruiser or Corvette. We must sever rebel supply lines if we want to achieve a decisive victory.
Alright, yeah. So we'll keep using the Subak. Now this one is the one where I kind of like using the Tempests. Inspect all their cargo. Yeah! This one I did figure out, but it was kind of by accident. I don't remember how I figured it out. But yeah, this one we're taking the Tempest missiles for, because one of these days, I swear to God, one of these days, I am, Michael, you know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna figure out how to do it one of these days.
Okay, Alpha Wing, let's take out the fighters and freighters. Beta will scan the cargo. Watch those sentry guns.
Ah, Loki.
Beta Wing, target
We
cargo
meet
unit
again.
close into scan. Optimal distance is 150 meters. Alpha 1 and Alpha 3, you target the fighters. Stay focused on those Lokis.
Stand still, you bastard.
Command, we've got a problem here. We can't scan the cargo.
Run a diagnostic, Beta. Are your sensors malfunctioning?
Negative. There's some kind of shielding on these units. Our sensors can't penetrate.
Acknowledged, Beta. Abort the scan and engage the enemy.
What about a recovery op?
Negative, Beta. Command will not risk recovery in that asteroid belt.
Well, not gonna get to scan that. Yeah, let's see. Unable to scan. What about you? Unable.
Bandits incoming.
Unable. Unable.
We're facing multiple
Dadgummit.
bandits here. That cargo must be vital.
Seeing where Eve took some of their ideas from. Yeah, maybe? I don't know. I'm not that familiar with Eve, really. Now, I will say that the Protheans and the Reapers from Mass Effect are very similar to the Ancients and the Shivans in this.
IFF confirmed. Hostiles inbound.
Yeah, see, I've got this thing targeted, but it is not scanning, even though I'm like right up on it. Ah, damn it, Loki, come back here. Oh, they got it. Let's see.
We have
any
secured
of
the
them
depot,
that...
Command. All bandits have been neutralized. Alpha and Beta, destroy the cargo units.
Hold on, Alpha.
It's not gonna let me scan any of them.
Sensors are picking up another hostile target 3 kilometers from your position.
I'm reading nothing here, Command.
We're detecting a faint EM signature from one of the asteroids. Transmitting coordinates now.
I'm still not getting a clear reading. There's too much interference.
Alright, which frick? There it is.
A flashing red blip on the radar screen of your HUD. Maneuver your
Oh, yeah,
fighter
you
until
can.
This blip is centered in the radar. This will point you in the right direction.
It's a large asteroid, Command, with some kind of structure built into the surface.
Let's take a closer look. Proceed with caution, pilots.
Dun 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 dun. Right. So Turgeon and Michael know what's about to happen here. Don't spoil it, guys.
The target has turrets and a fighter bay. It must be a rebel installation.
We're scrambling bomber wings now. Destroy that base, pilots.
Alright. Now.
Delta Wing now in position. Command, I'm picking up incoming hostiles.
Engage and destroy those fighters. We need to clear a path for Delta Wing.
Now there is subsystem targeting here.
This is Admiral Bosch of the Neo-Terran Front. Allied fighters, break off your attack.
Command, the rebel leader is on that base.
Disregard that transmission, Alpha. Admiral Bosch is in the Polaris system. This must be a decoy.
Yeah, where?
If you destroy this installation, you sign the death warrant of our race. I demand unfettered access to the Sirius jump node.
There it is.
There will be no negotiations, Bosch.
Listen to me. If my safety is guaranteed, I'll withdraw my forces from
Pilots, destroy that installation. You have your orders.
Alright, 2 down. I'm not sure how many to go. It's fine, guys.
The
It's
asteroid is
fine.
breaking apart, Command.
Uh-oh. Alright. Time to get a little bit of distance so I don't get smacked by things. Debris is a problem. Ah!
That's
There we
not an
are.
installation. Disable the engines of that warship. Do not let them escape.
There's no time, Command. The vessel is powering up its subspace drive.
Now come back here, you bastard. Ah!
Watch your back, pilot!
Bosch and his warship have jumped.
Ah, there we are.
Kill.
Yeah, the NTF Iceni. Okay, so to give you guys some context, the Iceni is the NTF's flagship.
Heads up, enemy wing closing in.
Just kind of stumbled into it in the middle of flapping nowhere. Ah! Get fucked! Oh, that guy definitely got fucked. Holy
All
shit.
fighters have been neutralized, Command.
This mission is over, Alpha. Return to base.
Return to base. Yeah, there's nothing left to do out here. You know what's funny though is I actually just figured out recently.
Command has issued no official explanation for Admiral Bosch's presence in the Deneb system.
Hold on, I'll wait for this guy to
The
stop
hidden
talking.
base and the shielded cargo units only compound the mystery of the Admiral's agenda. Under the circumstances, there was nothing you could have done to stop the escape of Bosch's command frigate, designated the NTF Iceni.
Okay. Right, so I actually just figured out recently that Iceni is the name of a small region in Britain, actually, that gave rise to a rebellion against, I believe it was a rebellion against Roman occupation at one point, if memory serves correctly anyway. I didn't know that until somewhat recently. So it's an interesting tidbit to think about, considering the context of the game.
Intelligence has tracked
Hey,
Admiral
Terran Core,
Bosch's
what's going on, man?
frigate, the NTF Iceni, through subspace. We have vectored its course to the Sirius jump node. The 53rd is being scrambled to seek and destroy the Iceni before it escapes Deneb. We have pre-assigned your loadout, and your fighters are now standing by. Report to the flight deck pronto.
Yeah, no weapon selection or loadout,
Engage
nothing.
fighters and intercept the Iceni. They are 2 kilometers from the Sirius jump node.
Command, we're 5 clicks from that Corvette.
At least it
Those
gave me my
coordinates
dual
you gave us
Subox.
were bogus. We don't stand a chance of catching that ship.
You have your orders, pilot.
Command, where's the blockade? Why isn't the Alliance guarding this node?
Our line of defense has been reprioritized for engagements elsewhere in the system.
Yeah, see, Turgeon knows. I didn't know that until recently. It was just a couple weeks ago.
I regret your efforts to intercept us have failed, pilots.
No, no, no,
I'm
no!
advised to question the wisdom of your leaders.
Stand still,
No.
bastard!
Engage
Ow!
subspace drive.
Rude.
The Iceni has jumped. I repeat, the Iceni has jumped.
Acknowledged, pilot.
Status brief, Command. What the hell is going on here?
You're out of line, pilot.
Out of line? I don't think so. We're risking our lives out here. We deserve a straight answer.
You can discuss this at your debriefing. We now have reports that rebel vessels are heading for the jump node. Stand by for mission update.
Wow.
Command out.
Damn it! Command let Bosch escape. What are you talking about? They pulled the blockade. They gave us the wrong coordinates. There's no other explanation. Why? Why would they let him go? You tell me, pilot. I'm informed on a need-to-know basis. Stand down. We're on your side here. Why did we attack the Iceni? Why did we destroy that cargo? I can live with being a pawn if the game makes sense.
Inbound freighters with Loki Escort. These targets escape the asteroid depot. Destroy
I know,
those
right,
ships
Michael?
before they reach the node.
Beta Wing here, target acquired and closing in.
Oh, and you guys probably can't see it because the event ticker is in the way, but there actually is power management in this as well. You can move power between weaponry, shields, and engines just like you can in Elite. Fuck off, Loki. I'm not after you, I'm after the big boy.
On your 6! On your 6!
Let me scan this thing.
Check your 6!
Well, no, it looks like they're gonna kill it first.
There's one freighter left. Let's
Stupid
finish the job.
wingmates. And around we go. Home insert page up. Yep. Check number 6 on keypad. Nothing is there but the 6. What? Ooh. Yes.
Two NTF cruisers have jumped in. The NTC Glorious and the NTC Impervious.
Here
They are
we
heading for the
go.
node. Eliminate the fighter escort pilots. We'll deploy the Samtic to handle the cruisers. Those cruisers have anti-fighter beams with an effective range of 1,500 meters. Lure the escort away from the cruisers before you engage.
Oh. Fuck you, Loki. And Fenris, you are fodder. Ah!
We have polarized the Glorious.
And then there's a Leviathan. And come around here.
The Samtic is now on station.
And we can deal with the engine wash. It's fine.
Rearming sequence aborted. I copy, pilot. Support ship in transit.
Alright, we did a lot of damage to that guy. And we'll just sit here and poke at him for a minute.
Rearming complete, sir. You're good to go.
Thank you.
Secondary bank empty. Calling in support.
And there we go.
The impervious objective has been neutralized. Return to base, pilots. The Aquitaine is shipping out.
Yeah. Yeah, and you can see the lighting effects there. Where the big old pieces of debris block the light. Yeah. Gotta love Freespace Open. I saw this spaceship and have ass right. I wonder if that would actually work. Is flex tape strong enough to hold a good vacuum seal?
Admiral Bosch's command frigate reached the Sirius jump node. I have received no explanation.
An inquiring mind wants to know.
There. I assume we'll be informed on a need-to-know basis. Good job neutralizing those fighters and freighters. You've served the 53rd Hammerheads well. Your performance in this last mission proves you have what it takes to be an ace pilot. I've recommended your transfer to the 107th Ravens. They lost many good officers in Deneb, and they could use someone with your talents. They're a top-notch unit. I know you'll make us proud. Good luck with your new assignment, pilot. Command has ordered the Aquitaine to return to the Capella system. Admiral Petrarch will address the crew at 0630.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I actually forgot how to go to the external view, Turgeon. I'll have to see if I can figure it out. Depends on the size of the hole. It takes a mighty member to plug the largest of holes. Okay, let's see here. Look at that. All right, so I just got credit for killing both of the cruisers, and that both the Fenris and Leviathan.
Welcome to the 107th Ravens, pilot. I'm Lieutenant Samza, squadron leader. As you know, the Aquitaine,
I know, right, Michael? That wasn't very common
system.
back then.
The details of the situation there have been classified at the highest level, so I'm as much in the dark as you are. The Admiral will brief the crew when we reach 3rd Fleet headquarters in Capella. The 107th is a heavy assault squadron, so our fighter of choice is the Hercules Mark II. Implementing advances in fusion drive technology, the Mark II improves the assault fighter's speed and maneuverability without sacrificing loadout. The Herc has only 2 missile banks, but its ordnance capacity is greater than the Myrmidons. The original Herc won the Great War, so we're proud to carry on the tradition. I recommend that you review the Herc 2 training modules before the Aquitaine arrives in Capella.
Lieutenant
These
Sanderson.
modules review advanced tactics, such as countermeasures and energy management. The Herc 2 is slower than the Myrmidon you've been flying with the 53rd, so learn how to evade missiles and equalize
I actually
shields.
don't have to.
These skills will help you push your fighter to the limit.
But if I actually was playing off the original CDs,
According to
it
your
wouldn't be
file,
for a
you
few
are
more
now
missions yet.
authorized to use the GTW-5A Prometheus R, the GTM-19 Harpoon, and the GTM-4 Hornet missile. The Prometheus R is a retrofit of a cannon developed during the Great War. After the Alliance lost contact with Earth, we lacked materials required for mass production, so engineers developed this retrofit version. The Prometheus packs a bigger wallop than the Subak HL-7, but it will drain your power reserves with extended use. The Harpoon and the Hornet are both aspect-seeking missiles. While the Harpoon fires individual warheads, the Hornet launches a swarm of 4 projectiles, 8 if you're in double-fire mode. The training
Yep, that's
modules
exactly
cover the
right,
proper
Vortex.
technique for firing aspect-seeking missiles, so be sure to review that section.
I wish I still had, because I had the Game of the Year edition. I had the Game of the Year edition, and it was 3 CDs. The first one was for installation, and then some of the install files came off of CDs 2 and 3 as well. And then 2 and 3 were purely for gameplay after that.
Welcome to training.
Yeah, we don't need the training modules. I know how to do all this stuff. Here we are. All right, so we're about to get to the good stuff here. Because things are about to get interesting.
To the officers and crew of the GTD Aquitaine, this is Admiral Petrarch. At 0115 hours, we received a transmission from 3rd Fleet headquarters. A Sheevan
Hey,
cruiser
7-Eleven.
and 3 fighter wings ambushed and destroyed the GTC Vigilant as it patrolled the Gamma Draconis jump node in the Capella system. Command deployed the GTD Carthage and GDC Dashor, though these vessels neutralized the immediate threat. All Allied units now in a state of enhanced vigilance. Command has ordered the Aquitaine to spearhead the operation in Gamma Draconis as we investigate the origin.
Oh, new GPU is lovely.
Gamma Draconis is a remote, uninhabited system discovered shortly before the outbreak of the Great War. The system has no planets, no viable resources. GTSC Erickson visited the system 15 years ago and reported nothing out of the ordinary. Recon flights in Gamma Draconis detected activity near an uncharted jump node. Closer examination has revealed this node is not a natural phenomenon, but a massive subspace portal of unknown origin. We do not know why the Erickson failed to detect the portal when it last visited.
I know, right, Michael? It was crazy.
And therefore invisible to long-range sensors, or it may be of recent construction. The Shivan vessels that destroyed the Vigilant were not of any class encountered in the Great War. The light cruiser, designated Rakshasa, and the fighters designated Mara have been added to your onboard database. This is our first contact with this species in over 3 decades. Our objectives are clear. We must secure Gamma Draconis, or face annihilation a second time.
This is Lieutenant Samsa, Squadron Leader of the 107th Ravens. Here's the situation. The GTD Aquitaine entered Gamma Draconis at 1640. The flagship will defend the Capella node as we advance to secure the system. Recon discovered a Shivan supply depot near the subspace portal, and this will be our target. Command believes the Shivans are preparing for a more aggressive attack on Capella. The SC Behemoth, a Rakshasa-class cruiser, guards the depot with a wing of Mara fighters. Enemy freighters are entering the system, dropping their cargo and departing through the portal. Your mission, pilot, is to execute a clean sweep of the area. Your primary target will be the Mara fighters. Once the escorts are down, destroy the Behemoth and any freighters in the vicinity. You'll need to hold down the fort until we deploy the Carthage and Dashor. After you secure the area, we'll send Wings Delta and Epsilon to relieve you.
Alright, so then there's the Herc. The Hercules Mark II, the fighter that I'll be using. Now, yeah, see, it loads you up with the Prometheus to start with, but I am not a big fan of this thing, actually. Is it doesn't do... Yeah, see, 23 versus shield, 53 versus hull, 14 versus shield, 32. So yeah, see, the Subak HL7 is just superior. It's a little bit more balanced as far as, you know, how it deals out damage versus shields and hull, which is something that you actually do have to take into account. And then here's my Turgeon. This is my jam. This guy right here, the Harpoon. Yeah, buddy. Don't forget to dive. That comes later. That's... Oh gosh. That's much later. That's the second SOC loop there. Ah, but yes, this is my jam. Then here's Turgeon's, the Hornet Swarm missile. It's this fellow right here. I am a fan of the Harpoon though. All right, let's get a move on here. We've got
Command, this is
things
Alpha
that
2.
need killing.
I've got a visual on the subspace portal.
All right, there's the Shivan cruiser, the Rakshasa.
How many hostiles in sensor range?
One wing of Maras closing in fast. The Behemoth is 2.5 clicks out. 2 freighters and a half a dozen cargo units are in the depot area.
Destroy those fighters. The Shivans will send reinforcements, so let's secure this area as quickly as possible.
Objective neutralized.
Come here,
The
you.
Maras are too fast. I can't get a lock.
I can. And get fucked.
I've never seen anything like it. These fighters are unbelievable.
Targets. They're Shivans. They're much scarier looking than Thargoids are. Ooh, wait a minute. What is this guy out here?
Incoming jump signature. Hostile configuration.
Come here, you.
Bandit on your tail.
Well, I got your cargo. Yee! God, get out of the way! Come here, you bastard! You know what? Eat harpoon, bitch! Yeah! Inspect the cargo. Ooh, looky here. Why do people say get fucked? Because, I don't know, it's kind of rude.
Commander,
Yeah!
are down. Now targeting the behemoth.
Also, look at the lighting.
Proceed with caution, pilots. Stand clear of those anti-fighter beams. The capabilities of that warship have yet to be determined. Excellent work, pilots. Behemoth objective
Ooh.
neutralized.
Ooh, hello. Ooh, what is that? That's a big boy. Well, damn it, I didn't even get to scan it. You bastards.
Area secure, Command. Standing by for further orders.
Oh, there you
Hold your
go.
position, pilots. We are now deploying the Carthage and the Dashur.
Yeah, one of them got away. We got all the rest of them.
Command, we got 4
Oh,
or 5
looky here.
hostile wings coming through the portal. We've got a new fighter class here. Designation Astaroth.
Whack!
Where's the Carthage?
God, I love the
Reinforcements
harpoons.
ASAP, Command.
Take evasive action, pilots. Help is on the way.
There's too many of them. Send in the Carthage or get us out of here. Objective neutralized.
The Carthage
I
and
love
Dashur will emerge from
harpoons.
subspace momentarily. Stand by.
Ah, that's a bad shot.
This is the GTD Carthage.
There we go.
The Shivans have broken off their attack. They're heading for the Carthage.
And all you. Oh, did some good damage to him, but he's not dead. What an asshole. Hey, you fucker! Ah! Die, alien scum! Yes! Yes! Whoa, hello! Yeah, I know what these guys are. They bombers. Caught in a bit of that explosion there.
All hostiles have been neutralized. Now deploying Delta and Epsilon Wing. Alpha, you may return to base.
Delta Wing, now in position.
The piece of debris there.
Epsilon Wing standing by. Transmit orders.
Well, that was tough. Good lord. Also, looky there. It's one of our destroyers. Orion class. Kind of a big boy. Kind of a funky looking boy. So here's something fun. This is where the actual like flight deck is supposed to be for the Carthage. You see this? So they're like, it's not like fully modeled obviously or anything, but you know, if the game actually like straight deployed you from the like from the flight deck, you would fly out like right here. And then here's that subspace portal thing. Hey. So you can see just how large this thing is. It's fucking gigantic. And it's pretty cool. Like, I don't know who designed this thing, but props, because this is interesting. Sort of, yeah. Which I think it's the next mission. I think.
You survived your first sortie against the Shivans. Though we had only a small opposing force to contend with, survival is half the battle. The COs of both the Carthage and Dashore commend our squadron for the outstanding cover we provided. The Shivan Kane cruiser.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the next mission, Michael. At least I think so.
Well done, pilot. A joint Terran-Vasudan task force under the direction of Dr. Mina Hargrove is now studying the subspace portal. We expect a preliminary report in a few hours. For preserving the systems of the Galactic Terran-Vasudan Alliance from Shivan invasion, you are hereby awarded the Allied Defense Citation.
72% accuracy with my freaking, with my Subox. That's good.
With the Gamma Draconis system secure, a task force of Terran and Vasudan scientists is now examining the subspace portal. At this point, the scientists have ruled out the possibility the device is of Shivan origin. Dr. Mina Hargrove, leader of the research team, has issued a report of his preliminary findings. An excerpt of this report follows.
I know, right, Michael? I had a Voodoo 3 3000.
The subspace portal is unlike any
It had some trouble.
Though Shivans demonstrate considerable diversity as a species, all Shivan technology possesses certain distinctive properties. None is present in the subspace device, which means we must look elsewhere for the portal's origin. We do know that the device is very, very old, on the order of several thousand years.
The field generated by the interlocking movement of the portal's components creates a subspace vortex, connecting one part of the universe to another. Dr. Hargrove theorizes that whoever built this device may have used it to stabilize a jump node on the verge of collapse. Dr. Hargrove is correct. This technology is a tremendous discovery. By constructing our own portal, we might be able to reopen the Sol jump node in Delta Serpentis. Since the destruction of the Lucifer caused the node to collapse 32 years ago, Earth has remained isolated from the GTVA. We might also be able to stabilize
I know, right?
Nodes
The soundtrack to this game is really good.
Travel, thus creating routes to systems previously unexplored. Our military operation will focus on what lies on the other side of the subspace portal. Must determine where the node leads and the extent of the Shivan presence there. Above all, we must prevent the Shivans from returning to Gamma Draconis. Because the portal will remain active while the research team studies the technology, our systems are vulnerable to attack. Allied Command has deemed this an acceptable risk given the potential benefits.
Well, yeah, so definitely the Nebula mission coming up then. And I'm going to take a moment to, since I haven't said anything yet today, if you guys are watching and you're even mildly entertained by what's going on, please make sure that you hit that like button. And if you want to be around for more shenanigans, stupidity, etc., consider subscribing and turning on the notifications, because then you'll be around for a lot more of this kind of business. Not just retro gaming, but a lot of things, because, yeah, Elite Dangerous, this, Quake 2 recently, DCS. Those of you who haven't watched that DCS video that I put out a day or two ago, you should probably do that at some point. It's good fun. And also, we have the Discord, !Discord in the YouTube chats there, and the bot will post a link to the Zencast Discord channel where myself and Commander Plater hang out, along with a lot of the fine people that are here in the chat right now. And also, we're gonna do a drunk stream whenever we hit the donation goal, but I'm not exactly sure what game to do for the drunk stream. So if you guys have suggestions, you know, games that you know I have got that you would like to see me do a drunk stream for, let me know. As Quake 2 RTX drunk stream would be kind of funny, I have to admit. Like, that thought just occurred to me. Alright, let's continue on, because we have much more to do.
The GTD Aquitaine entered the subspace portal in Gamma Draconis and jumped to our current position. We have entered a nebula, a vast and dense ionized field, and possibly the remnant of a supernova. We have traveled farther than any Terrans in the history of subspace travel. The nebula has severely limited the Aquitaine's long-range sensors. We are deploying our fighter wings to explore the immediate vicinity and determine the extent of the enemy presence. Each fighter squadron will deploy a flight of 4 wings. Alpha, Zeta, Iota, and Kappa will patrol a series of 4 waypoints. Zeta Wing will lead this sortie, so follow Zeta 1 and do not stray. Be advised the nebula could interfere with your onboard systems. The ionized field will compromise your sensors, even within combat range.
In other words, no fancy business here. The nebula does play hell with sensors, so it's really difficult to get a good lock with the aspect missiles and things like that. So We don't really get much of a chance to use them. At least not at this point. So we'll stick with Rock Eyes for this one, I believe.
Iota Wing, you are cleared to take off. Kappa Wing, you have clearance.
It can't even see very well.
Wing, go. Alpha Wing, go.
Alpha, form up on Zeta. Follow Zeta 1's lead to the waypoints.
Okay, Alpha, target my fighter and try to keep up. Boost your engine power and be ready to hit your burners because we're gonna get through this one fast and clean.
Good luck, pilots. Keep a tight formation and look out for each other. Let's all get home alive.
Slowpoke.
How are we supposed to get a visual confirmation? I can't see a thing in this mess.
Rather be fighting the NTF if you ask me. I never signed on for hunting Shivans. Don't kid yourself. We're the ones being hunted, pilot.
Command should
That's
shut
right.
down that portal and send the Aquitaine back to Deneb. We've got no business being out here.
If Command needs your opinion, they'll promote you to Admiral. Now shut up and focus.
I agree with Zeta 3. Be quiet, lady.
All flights report in.
This is Iota 1. Sensors are picking up zilch, Command. We're flying blind out here.
Alpha 2 here. Nothing to report.
This is Zeta 1. All clear.
And what do you mean, Slowpoke, Michael?
Kappa Wing, what's your status? Over?
Yeah. I feel the same way, but it's just because I've played this so much
Kappa Wing, this is Allied Command. Please respond.
that it's like second nature. It's like I recognize every
Iota
single
Wing,
line as it comes
investigate
up.
Kappa's last waypoint. The ionized field is interfering with our transmission.
All right, so guys, make a mental note that Kappa Wing of the 107th Raven Squadron disappeared in the Nebula. Make a mental note of that. It'll be important later.
Hostile targets confirmed. A wing of Manticores closing fast.
Pilots, destroy those fighters and stay alert. Watch for a flanking maneuver.
No problem, Command. We'll take them down.
Da 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 da. Come here, you bastard.
All bandits are down, Command. Area secure.
Resume your patrol, pilots.
There's gotta be a base or a
Vortex.
destroyer in this nebula somewhere. Those fighters couldn't survive out here on their own.
This nebula could be 10 or 20 light years in diameter. Finding a single ship would be impossible.
Unless the Shivans find us first.
Do we have a status update on Kappa Wing?
Negative. No word from Kappa yet. We'll find out in debriefing.
Kappa? Yeah, it just does. It just
Hostile
smirks.
indicators on radar.
It's not the same one. Oh, that was a close pass there, guy. Come here, you fucker. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Come here. Ah, gotcha, bitch.
Objective neutralized.
Well, they got him. Evil Knievel. No, I never watched Star Wars. I feel like that came from a movie. What movie did that line come from?
Okay, let's get back on patrol. Alpha, follow my lead.
Armageddon, that's right. That was a good movie. In like its weird sort of way.
Hold on. I got a visual on something big. A cruiser or a Corvette.
Do you recognize the configuration? Is it a Rakshasa or a Kane?
Negative, Command. It's a Terran
Cruiser. Fender's class. Hello.
There's no allied ship authorized in your vicinity. Hail them, pilot.
This is Zeta Wing of the 107th Ravens, GTD Aquitaine. Please identify yourself.
This is Captain Arthur Romig of the GTC Trinity. We have sustained heavy damage, and our jump drive is inoperative. We need immediate assistance.
Oof, 7-11.
Your designation is incorrect, Romig. Your ship defected to the NTF 10 days ago. You have been stripped of your rank and citizenship in the GTVA. Surrender the Trinity or be destroyed.
As captain of the NTC Trinity, I surrender on the condition you get us the hell out of here.
What's your status?
We repelled the Shivan attack, but engines sustained critical damage. I powered down non-essential systems so the Shivans wouldn't detect us. We've been drifting ever since.
What's your assessment of the damage?
Yeah, that sounds about right, Michael.
Some components were destroyed in the attack, but my chief engineer thinks a field repair is possible.
We will send a damage control team with the necessary components. Transmit your diagnostics.
Transmitting now.
What were you doing out here, Romig?
As a prisoner of war, my rights are protected under the Beta Aquilate Convention. I will answer no questions, Command.
I thought rebels didn't recognize BATAC.
No, but we do, pilot. Damage control has been deployed. They should be arriving momentarily.
And this is where things start to get interesting. Come on. I know it's about to happen.
Procedure. Watch our backs, little friends.
Incoming jump signature. Hostile
There they
configuration.
are. More manticores. Let's see here. Alright, first wing of Manticores down. I know there's more. Where are they? Where are they? Come on. My fighter friends there blowing up all the debris. Alright, that's the damage control team there. Dun da da da, dun da da da. Also, I'm curious, what's the visual quality for you guys like? Is it good? Is everything coming across nice and clear? Hopefully.
Prepare to be boarded, Trinity.
Dun 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 dun.
Trinity standing by. Docking point secure. Okay, Romig, we're taking you and your crew into custody. Follow the drill and no one gets hurt.
Good enough, but you only have it on a quarter screen. Yeah.
More hostiles incoming.
Keep the Shivans away from the Trinity pilots. That ship won't survive another attack. Give us a time estimate, Discovery.
There they are.
We can jury rig a solution in 15
Alright,
minutes, Command.
Basilisk this time. Standard elite config. Hey. Come here, you bastard.
Can you bring the anti-fighter turrets online?
Negative. We need all power on engines.
Alley-oop.
You need to buy us more time, pilots.
You hush it, Trinity. You're fine. You whiny bastard. Now, I do seem to recall that they start stepping up. Oh, yeah.
Signature. Hostile configuration.
Yeah, they're stepping up the difficulty. Dragon fighters. I hate these guys. I hate these guys so much. Got one of them.
Neutralized.
Oh, these guys, they're so stupid fast and very maneuverable. They got a really thin profile too.
We can't hold them back forever, Trinity. Hurry up with those repairs.
Come on. Come on. Damn it. Got that one.
Confirmed kill.
All right. Nope, there it
Lost
goes.
the Trinity. All wings return to base. We're aborting this mission.
In the middle of fighting a dragon, I don't really feel like turning to base just yet.
Alpha 1, return to base.
All right, I'm going. No, 7-Eleven. At this point, I'm using just the keyboard.
You confronted an overwhelming human force in a hostile environment. Under these circumstances, there was nothing
I hate
you or
those
anyone else
things.
could have done to save the Trinity and our boarding party. You were lucky to survive this sortie, pilot. We have heard nothing from Kappa Wings since they vanished from our sensors. Unfortunately, we must presume the worst. They will be listed MIA unless we find evidence to the contrary. Our search parties have found no trace of these fighters. The presence of the Trinity deepens the enigma of the NTF's secret agenda. What was the Trinity doing out here? And what does Bosch know about the subspace portal? All patrols have uncovered an extensive Shivan force in the Nebula. Command will deploy more warships through the subspace portal to assist with our mission of exploration and containment. Iota and Epsilon wings encountered 2 Shivan cruisers near our current location.
It's fine, Michael. Well, we'll see you next time, man. Take it easy. Oh, here's the first of the monologues. This is Aiken Bosch talking.
The Sudan scientists discovered the remnants of an extinct civilization we now call the Ancients. And here we found the secret to defeating the Shivans. How close did we come to being a footnote in the history of a future species that would happen upon our ruins 10,000 years from now? Would they indulge in the fiction of their own immortality until the Shivans came for them? And how long had this gone on?
Yep.
Did the ancients stumble upon the monoliths and the tombs of their predecessors in this distant corner of space, dismissing the warnings carved in the walls of the sepulchre? And when the destroyers came at last, what did the ancients think as they sifted the cremation of dust and bones, staring into the mute remains for a key? Some solution to their plight. What if there had been countless races, stretching back into infinity, and like the 9 cities of Troy, each civilization had been built on the rubble of one that came before, each annihilated by the Shivans. The ancients died 8,000 years ago. As humanity emerged from its Neolithic infancy, they believed their voyage across the sea of stars woke the dragon that slept beneath the waves. That the Shivans were birthed from the flux of subspace, and their destruction was the revenge of an angry cosmos.
With recent victories on the Civil War front, the GTVA Security Council has authorized the deployment of 2 Deimos-class Corvettes into the Nebular Theater of Operations. The Lysander and the Actium crossed the subspace portal in Gamma Draconis at 23:35 hours and joined up with the Aquitane's
3D Studio Max. Wow. All right, Michael, take it easy, man. We'll see you next time.
Epsilon and Iota wings encountered 2 Shivan warships. A Rakshasa-class cruiser designated the Iblis, and a Lilith-class cruiser designated the Aorus. Admiral Petrock has instructed our corvettes to hunt down and destroy these vessels. The 107th will provide fighter cover. Alpha Wing, your mission is to escort the Lysander and the Actium as they carry out this assault. Your first priority will be to eliminate all hostile fighters and bombers. Only then will you assist the corvettes with their strike against the Shivan warships. If we lose either corvette, you will abort the mission and withdraw from the field immediately.
All right. We're gonna get my old my trusty harpoons. There we are. Yes.
Steady as she goes. Those cruisers are somewhere in this vicinity. We're now converging on their last known position.
Are you reading anything on sensors, Actium?
Negative, Lysander.
If we don't find
there
them,
it
they'll
is.
find us. I don't expect.
See how hard it is to see in this freaking nebula?
The Shivans fought nothing but great war relics. We'll show them what firepower is all about. I'm picking up something. A wing of enemy fighters closing in.
Alpha and Beta, intercept those bandits. Keep them off the Lysander and Actium.
Objective neutralized.
Yeah, boy. Let's get it. Eat missiles, Astaroth. Ah! I'm glad those flat guns aren't shooting at me. Woo! Cool your jets there, Lysander. That was almost some friendly fire, you bastard.
A Kane-class cruiser now coming into view.
Confirmed. It's the Aorus. Firing all guns.
Ollie-o.
Damn it, Axiom. Watch that friendly fire.
Avoid the beam and you won't get hit, pilot.
That's a confirmed kill.
Yeah. Around we go.
All hostile fighters eliminated. Those Shivans put up a good fight.
All right, Kane-class destroyer.
Well done, pilots. Help the Corvettes finish off the Aorus, but don't get too close.
It's dead.
We have destroyed the Aorus, Command. That's one more Shivan cruiser out of circulation.
Okay.
Okay, let's find that Rakshasa. Continue on your current heading. If you need to rearm pilots, now would be a good time. Deploying support ship now. Please stand by.
With the technology they had 30 years ago, it's a miracle we won the Great War.
No shields, no flak guns, no beam cannons.
You hear about Kappa Wing? Vanished without a trace, 5 clicks from the Aquitaine.
How is Freespace 1? Really good.
Yeah, that was Arthur Romig's ship. Hard to believe he turned traitor.
2 is by far,
doing out here?
you know, like, okay, so Freespace 2 is universally the favorite of the two.
And focus on your mission.
You know, for a lot of reasons, but Freespace 1, like this one, has amazing story.
New readings coming up on sensors. Incoming fighters.
Rearming complete, sir. You're good to go.
Oh, what font are you talking about, Greatest? Whack! Ah, get fucked! You just ran into the ship like an idiot.
Intercept those bombers.
Objective neutralized.
And you did the same thing. Dumbass.
The Seraphim are history. Well done, pilots.
Oh, on the ship. Yeah. Woo! Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it either, but
Now within range. All guns, fire for attack.
Oh, I'm glad they can see that thing, 'cause I can't. Yeah, it's got a thick rear end. Like, look at this thing. I will just come back here for a second, because we got some time to waste. Look at that. It's got a big butt. Sci-fi font, obviously. This is true. Very true. Eat missiles. Yes. Yes. And
I need to rearm.
God damn. You see the path that's carved down the side of that thing? Oh my god. Not very font of it. Ayy.
We're almost there.
Command, something massive has jumped in. The database does not recognize the configuration.
Where? What is it? I can't get a visual.
Command, we have a situation here.
Ah.
Can you get a closer look, Lysander?
Oh, he's there! That's a big boy!
Lysander is down. All vessels return to base. We need to regroup. Get out of there, pilots.
Hi. Hi thing, you are huge. Oh, I forgot how terrifying that was to look at when it first jumps in. Oh yeah, very much bad guy. It's time to get the hell out of Dodge.
The Shivan warship we encountered has been designated the SD Ravana. Allied forces have been deployed to engage this vessel. Given the number of Shivan fighters our wings have encountered, we knew an enemy destroyer had to be lurking somewhere within the nebula. Our impaired visibility and diminished sensor range made locating their base of operations difficult. Command hoped our offensive against the two Shivan cruisers would lure the destroyer from its hiding place. Under these circumstances, there was nothing you could have done to save that Corvette from destruction. Admiral Petrock has informed me that the 107th may be called in to reinforce the vessels attacking the Ravana. Suit up for your next sortie, pilot.
See, that's one of those pucker moments when those things jump in and suddenly everything starts dying because no one was expecting it. You big oof.
This is Lieutenant Samsa. The Allied attack against the SD Ravana has deteriorated. We have lost the GTD Delacroix, and the surviving warships in the battle group are damaged. Petrock is scrambling the 107
Oh, you know what?
assist.
There is no
will also
FA off
sortie
in
the
this.
GVC Somptus and the GTC Yakiba. Once they cross the subspace portal,
That sucks.
we will move them into position.
I need to turn that message off when I'm not playing Elite. I forget about
For
it.
this mission, we'll fly the GTB Boanerdzes, the Alliance's new attack bomber. The Boanerdzes maximizes shielding and payload, while offering enough maneuverability to make it a viable tactical unit. The bomber won't handle as well as the Herc-2, so stay on the move. Bombers make easy targets.
They do make easy targets.
With our Cyclops torpedoes, we'll have the firepower to take out the Ravana. If you're too far from the target, the flak guns will neutralize your bomb, so get as close as possible. Once you fire your salvo, hit your burners to get clear of the blast. The Cyclops has an extensive lock time and countdown.
That much I remember.
If we succeed, we will have secured the jump node between the Nebula and Gamma Draconis. If we fail, we pave the way for a Shivan invasion of our systems. Good luck, pilot. We know you can do it.
Okay. So this is the bomber that it wants me to fly. $240. I think I'm gonna end up using this one. Oh, it's so fucking slow. There we go. And there we go. Cyclops torpedo. Right. Well, This is as good as we're gonna get, I believe.
I've acquired sensor lock on the Ravana. The destroyer is currently out of range.
Sensors.
No visual on Allied ships, but we can see their cannon signature.
Bombers, close in on the Ravana. We must end this now.
Hey, Jeremiah, what's going on, man? How are you?
Armed and ready. Watch the friendly fire! You get hit, you won't make it to your own service!
I don't know, 7-Eleven. Like, it looks interesting, and I want to play it, but...
Hostiles approaching fast!
Alright. Come on, lock, you bastard. There we go. Weapon subsystem is out, which means it will not be anywhere near as accurate with its shots as it was before.
IFF confirmed. Hostiles inbound.
I gotta find the right angle. Yeah, here we are. Hey, rude.
IFF confirmed. Hostiles inbound.
I copy, pilot. Support ship in transit.
Alright, we need to get some distance here. Yeah, I know.
Take evasive action, pilot.
You hush it. Let's see, the engine's comms? Can I take that out from here? I'm gonna try. Oh!
The Ravana's hull integrity has fallen.
Oh shit!
Destruction of primary target is imminent. Ravana objective neutralized. All units return to base.
Fuck. I wasn't expecting that last shot to do that much damage.
Mayday! Mayday!
Oh, somebody got caught in the explosion. Worse than I did. Whew. Alright, we're gonna kill all the fighters first and then we're gonna leave. Because I don't feel like leaving this half done. Oh, that guy's pretty much dead. Yeah. Oh, that guy's still alive. Come on. Come on. Come here, you bastard. I'm just all dying before I can get there. This bomber is too slow. There we go. All right. Let's get out of here. Yeet.
The destruction of the Ravana is the most significant victory over the Shivans since the end of the Great War. We have secured the subspace node linking the Nebula with Gamma Draconis, and we have demonstrated our technological superiority over our Great War nemesis. We have proven without a doubt that we have the firepower to neutralize any Shivan threat. A new class of intercept fighter will be stationed on board the Aquitaine.
It sucks knowing what's coming.
Interceptors are fast, high-performance fighters requiring pilots with good reflexes. You've got the talent for it, and you'll represent the Ravens well. Command has ordered the Aquitaine to return to the Capella system. Admiral Petrock will brief the crew about our upcoming operation.
Yeah, exactly, Vortex. Like,
Lieutenant Commander Cordova here. Welcome to the 242nd Suicide Kings, pilot. I've heard from unofficial channels that the rebels have launched a surprise attack in the Epsilon Pegasi system. Details at this point are sketchy below 5-level clearance, and Command is in no hurry to fill us in. Petrock says he'll brief the Aquitaine when we reach Capella. The GTA formed the Suicide Kings in the Great War, when the old Valkyrie fighter went into service after the Shivan attack on Ross 128. The 242nd was stationed on the Galatea back then, and our first mission was the capture of Lieutenant Alexander McCarthy. We all studied the McCarthy trials in school, pilot. We're a part of history here, though the Galatea is long gone, and the Valkyrie has since been retired. The Perseus is the next generation Interceptor, the fastest fighter in the GTVA. Our primary combat role is charging bombers and chasing down warheads. We're also assigned to surgical strikes against bigger warships. We're not called the Suicide Kings for nothing, pilot. We earn that name on every mission. For that reason, I suggest you review the Perseus training modules as soon as possible. There you'll learn how to target bombs and turrets, and everything else you need to serve in an intercept squadron.
yeah, I know how to do it.
You are now authorized to use the GTM-43A Stiletto II missile, designed to incapacitate subsystems. The 43A improves on the original Stiletto design by modifying its guidance systems and disruptor charge. The Stiletto also boasts a more powerful propulsion system, increasing its speed and effective range.
Yeah, the original Stiletto in the first game was useful in some situations, but I don't remember using it a whole lot. We're skipping that bullcrap because I already know how to do those things. It's fine. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. All is well. You know. Okay, come on, game. There we go.
36 hours ago, the NTF launched a full-scale offensive in Epsilon Pegasi, taking the GTVA 6th Fleet by surprise. Commanding his forces from the NTD Repulse, Rear Admiral Koth leads the rebel advance. With 75% of our forces in this system decimated, the regional death toll since the incursion now exceeds 80,000.
Oof.
Unless we act quickly, decisive rebel victory is imminent. The GTD Aquitaine will lead the Allied counterstrike against Koth and his warships. We will resupply in Capella before shipping out to the front. We have also learned our campaign in Sirius has failed. Two-pronged offensive launched from Alpha Centauri into Neb encountered fierce resistance. Unless we can devise a military solution for dealing with the rebels, GTVA will be forced to recognize the NTF's authority in Sirius, Regulus, and Polaris.
That would be bad.
Allied engineers, in the meantime, are developing and adapting technologies that will enable us to fight more effectively in the Nebula. Dr. Hargrove and her research team continue to study the subspace portal. Their findings have been classified Level 5. Until the situation in Epsilon Pegasi has been normalized, the GTVA will suspend its operations in the Nebula.
This is Lieutenant Commander Cordova.
Yes, this one.
Leader of the 242nd Suicide Kings. Welcome to Epsilon Pegasi, pilots. NF Station, the Alliance's base of operations in this system, is now under attack. Though we have destroyed the NTC Outrage, the Cato continues to bombard the installation with heavy beam fire. Evacuation of civilian personnel on board NF Station is now in progress. As you know, civilians are protected under the Beta Aquila Convention, but the NTF has rejected that treaty and its provisions. Fortunately, most of the civilian convoy has jumped safely to the Capella jump node.
I remember this one. This is
Your
going to be
mission
interesting.
Is to defend NF Station. As leader of Alpha Wing, you will command your squad mates to destroy the fighters and warships besieging our installation. If the rebels sortie their Zeus bombers, intercept the warheads before they impact the base. Allied forces are engaging the rebels throughout the system. As resources become available, they will be deployed to assist you. Until we get these reinforcements, however, holding down the fort is all up to you. This sortie.
Yeah, lots of afterburners.
Intercept fighter.
All of the afterburner. All right, there's the Perseus. This beautiful, beautiful bird. Now, the only downside to this thing is it doesn't carry anywhere near as many harpoon missiles as I would like. But that's okay. We can make this work.
NTF fighters, you are firing upon a civilian vessel. Break off your attack.
Let's see. Wings Alpha.
Affirmative.
Protect
Alpha,
that
we need
target,
some fighter cover on the
please.
Calypso. Hold back the rebels so the civilians can escape.
Wings Beta.
Roger that.
Go on. Ooh, man, I forgot how ridiculously well this thing handles. God, that turn rate, though.
Closing in.
Missile banks depleted. Calling in support.
Intercept the bombs before they hit the installation. We must not lose that base.
Da 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 da. Right, off we go. Oh, no, you don't.
Calypso. We have cleared NF Station. Now engaging subspace drive.
Come on. There we are.
Objective neutralized.
This is the Mannheim. We have set course for the
Yes, yes.
Activating jump drive now.
Well done. The NTC Cato has been destroyed.
Oh, and there's the Hawkwood.
Departed safely.
It's a Corvette. I don't have anything. Yeah. Big oof.
More rebel bombers inbound. Seek and destroy.
Ow, ow, ow.
This is Ennis Station. We have sustained moderate damage. All breached levels have been sealed off. Engineering reports the situation is under control.
Go, Harpoons, go! Got him.
That's a confirmed kill.
Yeah, they really are. Those... The flat cannons on there are bad enough, and then the anti-fighter beam cannon that's on that thing is god-awful to fight against.
This is Ennis Station. A new wing of bombers has jumped in. Request immediate fighter cover.
Oh god, bless me. Ooh. Ugh. I don't know, I have a hard time.
Jump signature, configuration unknown.
Command, there's a massive warship now emerging from subspace.
Ah, yes. Look at that gigantic bastard.
IFF status is friendly. Meet the Colossus, the largest spacefaring warship ever constructed.
This is the GTVA Colossus. Fighters stand clear of hostile warships. All batteries.
It is indeed
fire at will.
Halo. This is a good guy. That's a bad guy, and he is about to get fucked.
No!
You idiots. They got too close to the thing. And yeah, Vortex, that's right. This thing is a mega freaking chunker. Oh, come on, Colossus. I know you've got another beam cannon or two that's, you know, well within the arc of that thing. Shoot it. Yes.
We have defeated the
Yes. Yeah! Oh, that's what I wanted to see.
Return to base, pilots. Mission accomplished. Colossus, maintain your...
In your courageous defense of Enif Station,
Mighty
you were
thick as
eyewitness
usual.
to an historic moment.
I mean,
the first combat
I'm all
deployment
right,
of
I
the
suppose.
GTVA Colossus. You and your wing also showed us what the Perseus Intercept fighter can do. Against overwhelming odds, you repelled an attack against a facility of the utmost strategic importance for the Alliance. The commander of NF Station personally extends his gratitude, pilot.
But how about you, Halo? What's going on, man?
You'll make a fine addition to the Suicide Kings. The Alliance has won battle after battle throughout the system, crushing the NTC Rapier, the NTC Explorer, and the NTD Normandy. These victories have stalled the rebel advance, and now with the help of the Colossus, we will push them back into the Polaris system.
Cars Fox feels bad, man.
Pegasi once and for all. For demonstrating exceptional skill in combat, you are hereby awarded the Distinguished Flying Cross.
Okay, I need to check something real quick. Let's see, 12. Yeah, 1, 2. All right, yeah, actually, everything looks pretty good. All right. Yeah, what happened with the car, though, Halo?
The following is classified level row. Unauthorized access is punishable under the GTVA Security Act, Deneb Convention, Section 2135. We vanquished the Shivans in the Great War, but the hard questions remain. How would we confront the threat of future invasion? The Shivans might return at any time, any place, without warning. How would we fight the next threat to the very existence of our species? In 2345, on the 10th anniversary of the Shivan attack on Ross 128, the Vasudan Emperor Khonsu II addressed the newly formed GTVA General Assembly. The Emperor inaugurated an ambitious and unprecedented joint endeavor, the GTVA Colossus.
Together we built a civilization from the ruins of the Great War, and now we stand on the threshold of a new era of prosperity and harmony. Through Project Colossus, the Vasudan people celebrate a renewed covenant of peaceful coexistence and mutual defense with our Terran allies.
The Colossus is the most powerful spacefaring warship ever constructed. Spanning 6 kilometers from bow to stern, the Colossus has taken over 20 years to complete. 12 Lucifer-class destroyers can fit within its massive hull. Its state-of-the-art weaponry includes 45 laser turrets, 15 flak guns, 12 missile batteries, and 12 beam cannons. The Colossus wields more firepower than 5 Orion-class destroyers combined. 60 fighter and bomber wings are housed in its vast hangar, and its crew numbers over 30,000. Among its major contractors are industry giants Triton Dynamics, Subak Innis, and the Akaton Corporation. The Alliance now wages war on multiple fronts. In Deneb, Alpha Centauri, Epsilon Pegasi, and the mysterious nebula beyond Gamma Draconis. Once deployed, the Colossus will end these conflicts swiftly and decisively. If ever the Shivans return to threaten our worlds, we will be ready to face the challenge, securing peace for today and for generations to come.
Yeah, I would get that wheel bearing done first before anything.
The 242nd will escort a supply convoy as it makes its rendezvous with the GTVA Colossus. As we prepare the Colossus for the Allied counterattack, we must handle the logistics of supplying and maintaining this warship. Convoys of transports, gas miners, and freighters have been deployed for this purpose. The Colossus will jump in and rendezvous with your convoy at the Capella jump node, located on the far side of an asteroid field. The area has been the site of intense fighting and rebel activity. Intelligence believes the rebels might attempt to attack our supply convoys rather than challenge the Colossus.
Jeremiah, you know what's about to happen here.
You will be leading Alpha Wing, the main escort component. Your mission is to defend the GTFR Paroxsym, the GTG Avila, and the GVG Juyan. The Avila and Juyan are mining vessels designed to collect fuel from gas giants for the reactors that power the Colossus. The Vasudans have dispatched a wing of Serapis fighters to guard the Juyan. You do not have command over this unit. However, the 242nd Suicide Kings are responsible for the Ju-Yun's safety. 18 months of civil war are beginning to strain Terran-Vasuden relations, especially in contested systems. See to it that Ju-Yun survives.
Yeah. We'll see about that. 'Cause we'll see. Yeah.
We're heading into the asteroid field now, Command. We're approximately 23 kilometers from the Capella jump node.
Alpha 2 specifically, go over there.
On my radar. I can't get a lock. Might be nothing but asteroid interference.
That's wishful thinking, pilot. Proceed
Preemptive
with caution
F in
and stay
chat.
close to the convoy.
No faith. Ba-dum bum bum bum.
Command, a rebel sentry gun is activated 1,000 meters from the convoy.
Destroy it, but be careful, Alpha. The NTF seem to have an ambush in the works. Keep an eye out for hostile fighters.
IFF confirmed. Hostiles.
The rebels have sortied their Medusa bombers. Intercept them before they fire their missiles. We must protect that convoy.
Come here, you fat bastards. Oh, sweet Jesus is right in front of me. Oh God, yeah. This is by far one of my all-time favorite games. Just because of, like, it is so obvious the amount of effort that went into this.
IFF confirmed. Hostiles inbound.
Fucker. Yeah, as far as I know. As far as I know, Gamma Draconis is not in Elite, but I could be wrong. Okay, so far so good, so far so good. Is it really, Jeremiah?
Heads up, enemy wing closing in.
But not with that name. Okay. This is Elton, really interesting. There's 97 and 99 for Freespace 1 and 2. Really was a hell of a time.
This is the GTC parapet. We have orders to blockade the Capella jump node, and we must not leave our position. We will sortie a wing of Perseus fighters to assist. Good luck, pilots.
The NTC Maelstrom has entered the asteroid field. When it gets in range, the cruiser will fire its forward beam cannon at the convoy. Alpha 1,
oh, where is
you
it?
are ordered to neutralize that turret.
All units in the vicinity of the Capella jump node, Mayday! Our convoy is under attack. Repeat, our convoy is under attack.
I copy, pilot. Support ship in transit.
Well done, pilot. The Maelstrom's main gun has been neutralized.
Whew.
Incoming jump signature. Hostile configuration.
Ah, shit. Medusa bombers. Right, where are you? Where? There you are. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Excellent work, pilots. We have destroyed the Maelstrom.
All right, so far so good. So far so good. That's right, Tantalus. Kill them all.
Rearming complete, sir. You're good to go.
Thank you. Donkey Kong 64. You know, I never got to play much that was on N64. Because we never owned the console, and the only people that I knew that actually had one, you know, lived like 400 miles away. So I was only ever to play whenever I was over at my grandma's visiting. Because my cousin would bring his over and we'd play whenever we were at my grandma's, and that was, as I said, that was, you know, all the way back in freaking, you know, way back when. Well, looky that the Ju-Yun is still at 100%. The Avia and the Paracomb are both at 99%. Ooh. I heard about that, Halo, that there is a spiritual successor. Ooh. School finals, the first half. Second, humping some green gear. Second, see, you said humping, and I started, my mind went somewhere else entirely.
We have reached the rendezvous point. Now deploying transports. Theta Wing, stand watch. Alpha, the situation is now under control. You may return to base.
Ah.
Thank you for your escort, Alpha Wing.
Well, means we can get the hell out of here, and everything survived. Everything survived. I don't think I've ever done that before. I almost always lost the Ju-Yun as a kid.
For your excellent record of confirmed kills, you have achieved the status of Ace. Excellent job, pilot. The Convoy made its rendezvous with the Colossus without losing a single ship. As the other freighters and gas miners
Game must have glitched.
the Colossus, the Alliance is making final preparations for our attack against Admiral Cobb and the NTD Repulse.
Footage been doctored. It's live footage, bro.
The rebel leadership to reconsider their territorial ambitions. GTVA
Edelman?
units throughout the system report a successful coordinated
Yeah, I get what you're going to say. Way too many names.
NTF targets. Command is confident the long stalemate in Epsilon Pegasus Psi will soon come to a favorable resolution. By clearing out the rebel sentry guns in the asteroid field, you have significantly reduced the danger posed to future convoys on this route. Your initiative may save many lives.
There's the old metal rack, at least for now. Distinguished Flying Cross, the Allied Defense Citation, the Ace, wings. Only 65% accuracy with the primary weapon. 86% with my harpoons, though. Alright, off we go. Next!
The Alliance will now take the Colossus on the offensive. We intend to break the
Yeah, no kidding. The Juyan, as I said, I almost always lost the Juyan.
242nd will play a pivotal role. Rear Admiral Koth is somewhere in this system. He will not commit the repulse unless it's absolutely necessary. Your job is to create
that necessity.
To lure Koth into our trap. The first phase of
I know,
mission will
right?
involve an attack
It
against
definitely
the rebel
freaking feels
cruisers
like it.
Majestic and Refute. They are defended by a complement of 12 Hercules-class fighters. With the speed and agility of the Perseus, you should be able to outmaneuver the Hercs and take them down.
Oh yeah, outmaneuvering a
Your
Herc is easy
primary
with this thing.
objective will be to eliminate the fighter escort. This will pave the way for the GTC Rampart and our bomber wings, which will deliver the main thrust of the strike. Our plan is to damage the rebel cruisers while presenting the smallest credible threat. If the rebels think our force consists of nothing more than a Leviathan and a few errant bombers, they may capitalize on this advantage and sortie their fleet. For this reason, the cruisers must not be destroyed before their reinforcements enter the field of engagement. If Koth sends in the repulse to finish the job, Command will deploy the Colossus to strike the final blow. Your secondary objective will be to defend the Rampart during this phase of the battle. The cruiser will probably sustain damage from the earlier exchange. Good luck, Alpha.
Alright. Yeah, we'll use that. Load up with that. Get me my harpoons. Now, I can't wait until we get the freaking, the UD8 Kaiser. That is my primary weapon of choice.
Alpha, your primary objective is to intercept the escort. The rebel cruisers have anti-fighter guns. Stay out of range to avoid them.
All right, Herc, you about to die. Yes.
Check your six.
Get fucked. Yee. Should we go play with the Fenris? What do you guys think?
Proceed with caution, Alpha. Those anti-fighter beams have an effective range of 1,500 meters. Try to lure the escorts away from their cruisers. The escort fighters are closing in on you, Alpha. Lure them back to the rampart.
Why lure them back to the rampart when I can kill them myself?
Objective neutralized.
Ah, come here, you.
The fighter escort has been eliminated. Pull back to the rampart and rearm if you need to, Alpha. Zeta Wing will take it from here. We'll need you to stand by in case more rebel fighters jump in. Centaur's picking up a wing of rebel Lokis, designation Libra. Seek and destroy.
Iota Wing here. If we hit these cruisers any harder, there won't be any bait left for the trap. We're bugging out.
Epsilon here, ready to engage.
I can't hold them off much longer.
Oh, come on, Alpha 3, get good. All right, Loki. Yeet!
Delivered the goods and are returning to base.
We have eliminated the NTC refuge. Admiral Koff's destroyer has jumped in, the NTD repulse. The big fish has devoured our bait, now sending in the Colossus.
Dad, come it, Loki. There we go. Ah, there's the repulse I see over there.
The repulse is deploying its fighter wings. Alpha, we need you to intercept. Destroy Ares' wing.
I copy, pilot. Support ship in transit.
I can't hold them off much longer.
How great would it be when we can explore ships and bases in Elite? This would be a mini game. Oh, that would be awesome. Hell yeah. I'd be down. I'd be so down. Now, why you're in range of that thing, I have no idea.
Incoming jump signature. Friendly configuration. The Colossus is now on station.
Ah, there's the biggin.
The NTC Majestic has been destroyed.
All right.
This is the GTVA Colossus. Admiral Koff, you are ordered to power down your vessel immediately and surrender. The Polaris jump node is blockaded. There is no escape.
I have no intention of escaping, Colossus, nor will I surrender. Even if I send my crew to hell with you, this monstrosity will be destroyed.
The repulse has set a collision course for the Colossus.
Rearming. Don't be absurd, Koff. You are sacrificing 10,000 lives for nothing.
Your cynicism appalls me, Colossus. I have 10,000 officers and crew willing to die for Neoterra. The tyranny of your regime is finished. Admiral Koff out.
Evacuating forward decks 400 through 1200. Bringing turrets.
Yeah, see, this mission never really melted. It was the Nebulas that used to give me trouble. Well, that's fine. Oh, from a story standpoint, absolutely. Oh! Oh God! Ah!
Only Corvette surrendered instead of playing martyr, his crew would still be alive.
This operation will mark the beginning of the end for the NTF. Well done, pilots. The area is secure. All hostile targets have been neutralized.
Woo.
Return to base.
I was not prepared for that explosion. Good Lord.
Right away, sir. Jump drive engaged.
Wow. Yeah, graphically, like, its original graphics are not that good by today's standards. Like, back in the day, they were
The Alliance
amazing.
has declared a decisive victory in
But
Epsilon
I'm running it with some graphical
With no
upgrades and stuff like that right now. It's the only reason it looks like the way it
forces
does.
in the system have surrendered. In recognition of your contributions to the Allied victory, you are hereby awarded the Epsilon Pegasi Liberation Medal. The GTVA Security Council and General Assembly extend their gratitude for your service. Admiral Petrarch has requested recommendations for the 134th Barracuda Squadron.
It's on Good Old Games for like $5.
I have forwarded your name as an outstanding candidate. The primary role of the 134th is the field testing of new technologies. In my estimation, you will excel in this challenging position. However, I have also learned that Special Operations Command requires a volunteer for an extremely dangerous operation. If you choose to pursue this course, your assignment with the 134th will be waiting for you upon your return. The decision is yours, pilot.
All right. You guys remember earlier and I said we're doing the SOC loops? We're doing the first SOC loop before I end today's stream. Yeah! Let's get it, boys! Yee! Here's the first one. It's like a 3 or 4, I think it's a 3 mission loop, 3 or 4 mission deal.
You have volunteered for a covert assignment with Special Operations Command in conjunction with Galactic Terran Vasudan Intelligence. Our primary objective is to provide...
No, we're doing the first SOC loop before we end today's stream.
Technologies, activities, and strategic objectives of forces hostile to the GTVA. Missions with the Special Operations Command are carried out deep in enemy territory with minimal logistical support. Our behind-the-lines activities include infiltration, sabotage, surgical strikes, and intelligence gathering. You will be working undercover within the Neo-Terran front, leading Alpha Wing of the 185th Fighter Squadron. Your contact in this mission is Lieutenant Commander Christopher Snipes, an Allied officer who staged his defection to the NTF 6 months ago. As Squadron Leader of the 185th, Snipes will advise you of your mission objectives both as an NTF pilot and as an Allied operative. You will be equipped with a device that will enable you and Snipes to communicate over a secure frequency in battle. NTF ships will interpret your transmissions as targeting data. The focus of this covert operation is the NTF's ETAC project. Because access to information is restricted to the highest echelon, our knowledge here is limited. ETAC involves the development of a new cutting-edge technology, possibly a weapon of mass destruction. Admiral Bosch oversees the project directly, and the rebels are constructing a prototype on the Iceni command ship. We need to get a closer look. Even a scan of the Iceni would be valuable. We are working with the full cooperation of Vasudan Tactical Command and the Terran 6th Fleet. The probability that you will engage Allied fighters will be minimal. However, should you come under Allied attack, you have limited authorization to return fire in self-defense or to complete your mission objectives as defined by Lieutenant Commander Snipes. Show restraint and use your judgment.
In other words, try not to kill a whole bunch of your own people, you asshole. So basically what this is we are staging a defection to the bad guys, to the NTF, so that we can, you know, try and get in on some of this information that we want.
This is Lieutenant Commander Snipes. For all you replacement pilots, welcome to the 185th. As you know, Admiral Koth's defeat in Epsilon Pegasi has opened the Polaris system to Allied attack. At 1425 hours, GTVA expeditionary forces crossed our Jumno blockade. The Colossus won't be far behind. Bosch isn't taking chances. We're moving the Iceni command ship to the Regulus system, where Bosch will install his provisional government. We've practiced this drill before, pilots. Alpha and Beta Wing will escort the Iceni to the jump node. Delta, you're on
Doesn't it, Halo?
The Regulus node is located within a small asteroid field. Our job is to clear a path. Asteroids on a collision course with the Iceni will be indicated in white brackets on your HUD. That's how you know which asteroids to shoot. The gunners on the Iceni will help us out, so we shouldn't have too much trouble.
Let's see. Yeah. You know what? We're gonna fly the original Hercules. Yeah, boy. Woo woo. Okay.
Alpha 1, do you copy? We're on a secure channel. We need a scan of the Iceni. Target the warship and close to 600 meters. Keep the ship's lead indicator in the center of your reticle. What's that science cruiser doing out here? NTF Command never briefed me about it. Must have something to do with ETAC. That's strange. I don't know what any of this means. We'll see what our analysts come up with back home.
Allied forces now jumping in. We've got a Mentu-class cruiser with fighter escort and a wing of bombers. All units, defend the Iceni.
Nice job, pilot. You never know what you're gonna find till you take a look. All right, kids, here's the
Look at that little guy.
Take out fighters and bombers first, then blast that cruiser back to Vasuda Prime. Something's wrong here. Command said the Vasudans wouldn't attack until the Iceni left Polaris. Either we've been double-crossed or these Vasudans are not following orders. It's an us or them situation, pilot. All right, here are the rules. Neutralize anything that attacks the Iceni. Take out beam turrets and shoot down bombs. If they fire on you, fire right back. If you don't defend yourself, you'll die out here, Alpha 1. These Vasudans are renegades.
In other words, these guys are a bunch of assholes. Vortex! DeBird likes this game. Hey. Also, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Oh, God. Ow, that was unexpected. Ow.
More Vasudal warships are on their way. The Iceni will proceed to the Regulus node as planned. All units, defend the Iceni and the Hinton. They must reach the Regulus system. The future of Neoterra depends on it.
Oh, that explosion hurt. That hurt big time. Can I? Nah, I'm not gonna. Nah. I'm just gonna have to be a bit more careful. Oh, man. Sekhmet bombers. Oh shit! No! What bullshit? Bullshit!
Alpha 1, do you
God
copy?
fucking
We're
damn
on a
it.
secure channel. We need a scan of the Iceni. Target the warship and close to 600 meters. Keep the ship's lead indicator in the center of your reticle. What's that science cruiser doing out here? NTF Command never briefed me about it. Must have something to do with ETAC. That's strange. I don't know what any of this means. We'll see what
I'm the one that ate shit that time. God damn.
Nice job, pilot. Never know what you're gonna find till you take a look.
Allied forces now jumping in. We've got a Mentu-class cruiser with fighter escort and a wing of bombers. All units, defend the Iceni.
All right, kids, here's the game plan. We'll take out fighters and bombers first, then blast that cruiser back to Vasuda Prime. Something's wrong here. Command said the Vasudans wouldn't attack until the Iceni left Polaris. Either we've been double-crossed or these Vasudans are not following orders. It's an us or them situation, pilot. All right, here are the rules. Neutralize anything that attacks the Iceni. Take out beam turrets and shoot down bombs. If they fire on you, fire right back. If you don't defend yourself, you'll die out here, Alpha 1. These Vasudans are renegades.
Alright, so this time we're gonna stay away from that cruiser. Yeah, that's the one, the Vortex, you got it. Did they ever add? Oh yeah, it's always had joystick support. When I first started playing Freespace 2 way back in the day, it was originally with a joystick. But I'm only using the keyboard right now, actually. Yeah, see, the only reason I had one, see, I was like 11 or 12 years old when I started playing this.
From the Epsilon Pegasi blockade.
And the only reason I had one is because my stepdad had one. And I just kind of commandeered it.
Defend the Iceni and the Hinton. They must reach the Regulus system. The future of Neoterra depends on it. Destroy the asteroids before they impact the command ship's hull. Asteroids on a collision course will be indicated with white brackets on your HUD.
I know, right, Halo? Dun 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 da 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 da. Gotta get closer, gotta get closer. And yoink! Out you go! Yes! Now, why aren't you dead yet? Yes. I can't see a freaking thing. Oh my god, the Icini's almost dead. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Monkey fucker. I hate this mission.
All right, pilot, I've got some good news and some bad news. Good news is the Icini has been...
We're replaying this fucking mission, goddammit.
You've... This is Luke. Alpha 1, do you copy? We're on a secure channel. We need a scan of the Icini. Target the warship and close to 600 meters. Keep the ship's lead indicator in the center of your reticle. What's that science cruiser doing out here? NTF Command never briefed me about it. Must have something to do with ETAC. That's strange. I don't know what any of this means. We'll see what our analysts come up with back home.
Okay. We're gonna try this again.
Nice job, pilot. Never know what you're gonna find till you take a look.
Allied forces now jumping in. We've got a Mentu-class cruiser with fighter escort and a wing of bombers. All units, defend the Icini.
All right, kids, here's the game plan. Take out fighters and bombers first, and blast that cruiser back to Vasuda Prime. Something's wrong here. Command said the Vasudans wouldn't attack until the Icini left Polaris. Either we've been double-crossed or these Vasudans are not following orders.
Yeah, they're definitely not following orders.
All right, here are the rules. Neutralize anything that attacks the Icini. Take out beam turrets and shoot down bombs. If they fire on you, fire right back. If you don't defend yourself, you'll die out here, Alpha 1. These Vasudans are renegades.
Come on, come on. Ah. Okay. Gotcha, bitch. Ooh. Yummy.
We have received an update from the
Good luck.
Pegasus blockade.
Yeah.
More of
I'm gonna need it.
Are on their way. The Icini will proceed to the Regulus node as planned. All units, defend the Icini and the Hinton. They must reach the Regulus system. The future of Neoterra depends on it.
We're gonna get this bastard through here this time, I swear to God. Halo. No faith. None whatsoever. Yeah, that sounds about right, Jeremiah. I'm just not fast enough to get there for these fucking asteroids.
Pilots, you must clear a path for the Iceni. Destroy the asteroids before they impact the command ship's hull. Asteroids on a collision course will be indicated with white brackets on your HUD.
Look on fucking asteroid duty. Asteroid duty, it rocks. I appreciate that pun, sir. Christ, I leave it alone for 5 seconds, and there's asteroids everywhere. Oh! Oh, that was a biggin. That wasn't even meant for me. Ah! Motherfucker!
Alpha 1, do you copy? We're on a secure channel. We need a scan of the Iceni. Target the warship and close to 600 meters. Keep the ship's lead indicator in the center of your reticle. What's that science cruiser doing out here? NTF Command never briefed me about it. Must have something to do with ETAC. That's strange. I don't know what any of this means. We'll see what our analysts come up with back home.
Yeah, F is right.
Nice job, pilot. Never know what you're gonna find till you take a look.
Allied forces now jumping in. We've got a Mentu-class cruiser with fighter escort and a wing of bombers. All units, defend the Iceni.
All right, kids, here's the game plan. Take out fighters and bombers first, and blast that cruiser back to Vasuda Prime. Something's wrong here. Command said the Vasudans wouldn't attack until the Iceni left Polaris. Either we've been double-crossed or these Vasudans are not following orders. It's an us or them situation, pilot. All right, here are the rules. Neutralize anything that attacks the Iceni. Take out beam turrets and shoot down bombs. They fire on you, fire right back. If you don't defend yourself, you'll die out here, Alpha 1. These Vasudans are renegades.
All right. Come here, you. Yep. Hey, Gerb, what's going on? How is the stuffing things? The stuffing things are stuffing thinging. Whew. Murder Hobo Hoxie. Yes.
We have received an update from the Epsilon Pegasi blockade. More Vasudan warships are on their way. The Iceni will proceed to the Regulus node as planned. All units, defend the Iceni and the Hinton. They must reach the Regulus system. The future of Neoterra depends on it.
Okay, so we'll give the engines more power. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't want to actually engage the Corvette. That's a bad idea. I will, however, engage this guy. He's a little bit more my style.
Pilots, you must clear a path for the Iceni. Destroy the asteroids.
Goddamn asteroids!
Before they attack the command ship's hull.
Fuck.
Asteroids on a collision course will be indicated with white brackets on your HUD. Come on, come on, come on. Fucking kill that thing! Dealing with the asteroids is bad enough. Son of a... All right, we're getting somewhere this time. Oh, sweet Jesus. All right, come on. That stupid Corvette is down to 7%. Finish it! Yes! Ah! Ah! Now it's just the asteroids we got to worry about. That makes things a lot simpler. Yes. Whew. We're almost there. More fucking fighters. Without your precious Corvette here, you're gonna have a hard time. You dumbasses. Come on, come on. Yeah! The only rock hard thing in here. I mean, that depends. Oh, damn. Hinton just took a hard hit.
It's fine though. It made it. It made it.
Good job, pilots. Admiral Bosch and the Iceni have reached the Regulus system. Let's get back to base on the double.
Yes. There we are. Good Lord. Oh.
Alright, pilot, I've got some good news and some bad news. Good news is we got the
Well,
IC
that's the first mission of the SOC one down.
Collected has been transmitted to the GTVI, and our operation to uncover the secret of ETAC continues as planned. The bad news is we're in a lot more danger than I think you realize. The Vasudan warships were under the command of Admiral Amos, who had full knowledge of our activities. The fact the Vasudans knew the exact time and position of the Iceni's departure has made the rebels just a little suspicious. As usual, the GTVA is overplaying its hand. Amos and his subordinates now face a court-martial for insubordination.
How's the heart rate? Super high.
Not only did the Admiral know the position of the Iceni, he wasn't authorized to act on
Well, this game's from 1999. Give it a break.
One more thing. The pilots under Amos's command had been informed of his renegade status before they launched their attack. Under these circumstances, we had little choice but to return fire or blow the entire operation. Watch your back, pilot. This ain't gonna get any easier.
Yeah, the old ticker was going a freaking 100 miles a minute there. Like, ah! Look, ah! Ah, there's the SOC unit crest there. Oh, Jesus.
As you have no doubt already heard, the GVD Samtic has destroyed the NTD Cyrene, flagship of the Sirius fleet. As bad as things look in Polaris, the situation in Sirius is even worse. Bosch has redeployed our battle group to reinforce NTF positions in that system. We arrive in Sirius in 6 hours. The 185th will be deployed immediately to rendezvous with the NTT Sunder. Our mission will be to escort the transport back to the Regulus jump node. The cargo on board the Sunder has been classified well beyond my level of clearance. Let's just say if the Sunder goes down, so do we. The Alliance is fighting to secure the Alpha Centauri and Deneb jump nodes, so intelligence believes the risk of engagement will be low. Of course, that's what they told us in Polaris, where we got jumped by half the Vasudan Armada. Expect the unexpected, kids, and report to the flight deck at 1310 sharp. Dismissed.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna stick with the Herc Mark II this time. It seems like a smarter choice. And no harpoons, so I guess I'm gonna get stuck using the Hornets. This is fine. This is fine. All right, off we go. Use Phoenixes. I wish. Oh.
Mayday! Mayday! Reactor core breach on all fighters! Half the squad is down!
Aha! Ah! I see what's going on. Aha!
Alpha 1 and Beta 1 are traitors! We've been sabotaged!
Alright, come on. Lock and off we go! It's like fucking pack hounds. Yeah, get fucked. Ah! Yes! Yes! Ow! Yee! Woo!
Sorry I couldn't warn you, Alpha 1. I rigged these fighters
Oh, I
with
got
jamming
plenty.
devices and core detonators. The crew chief of the 185th is an ally.
I know, right,
so
Trooper?
she helped me out. These detonators were a piece of junk. I even followed the directions. At least we mopped up quickly. Spies like us call it sanitizing. The jamming devices should have blocked their transmissions to Rebel Command. But with the luck we're having, the NTF Armada will arrive any second now. Our mission,
Also,
Alpha
Trooper,
1,
how's
is
it
to
going, man?
hijack the NTT Sunder. The transport pilot is one of us, so he'll follow course. We need to make the rebels think the Sunder has been destroyed. A decoy transport will arrive in a few minutes.
Oh.
Stand easy, pilots. We received
I
a bunch
know,
of
right,
transmission
Trooper?
reporting a reactor core breach. What happened to your squad?
We were ambushed by an allied heavy recon unit flying some new kind of fighter. They splashed my squad and jumped before we could take them down.
New kind of fighter, huh? You can tell us all about it at your debriefing. Why don't you rearm and repair?
Rainy New
and we'll
York
help you
June.
finish your
I hear
escort.
that.
We've got more backup in transit, Alpha and Beta. We just need to hold down the fort a few minutes.
Some of that transmission
Ooh, I
got
bet,
through.
Halo.
I can't tell if they're onto us or not. Let's play their game for now. I've got some friends coming, so don't panic. Alpha 1, engage rebel fighters. Break to attack. Go, go, go!
Yee yee! Get fucked! Round we go. Ow, hey.
Alpha 1, meet the 99th Skull, Special Operations Command, the elite of the elite.
Yeah!
Those flying are the Erinyes class. As far as anyone else knows, they don't even exist. You see the Hamako? That's the new AWACS ship. We're using it to block all enemy transmissions. As long as that ship remains operational, no one on the outside will know what we're up to. As far as the NTF is concerned, we're still loyal and devoted rebel pilots.
The Erinyes
So
fighter.
all right? If we lose the AWACS, our cover's blown for good. The NTC Riley has jumped in. Watch the flak.
Ooh, an Aorus cruiser. Woo! Imagine this in VR. God, I know, right? Oh. Actually, I think it added track IR support. I haven't tried it yet. But supposedly it has track IR support now with some of the updates that have been made.
Here comes the Hellespont, Aorus class.
I know, right? This in VR would be absolutely ridiculous, I do agree.
Exo's jumping in with the decoy. About time you guys made it. Let's secure the area and bring it on home.
Yeah, I think so. Can only get so hard. Ah, damn it!
Taking out the Hellespont. Well done, people.
Ooh, there's one more. Yeah, he's not gonna last long. Not over there. He's lasting longer than I thought he would. That's what she said. Get fucked! A suicidal game. Oof. Oh, see, I'm glad somebody remembers that command. All right, almost there. Almost there. And off she goes.
We'll now scuttle this decoy transport. The Rebs think we destroyed the Sunder. They won't know how much we know. We'll also be able to continue our covert operation. Of course, that's if they don't hang us for failing the mission. We might be pushing our luck here, but what the hell?
What the hell is right?
Alright, Alpha 1, all we need to do is wait for the NTF. Hold your position.
This is the second mission in the first SOC loop. Just about over.
This is the NTCV Severin, 2nd Battle Group Regulus. What's your status, pilots? We were instructed to rendezvous with a transport.
Severin, you're late. Basudin's blasted my entire squad and 2 cruisers out here. You want a rendezvous? Scan that debris field. That's the Sunder right there. You're a disgrace to the NTF, Severin. I'm filing a report.
Stand down, Beta 1. We followed our orders to the letter. Now get back to base before the Basudins return. There's nothing more we can do out here.
All right. Your dad jokes.
The Sunder is now in Allied custody. With our scan of the Iceni and the capture of the rebel transport, the GTVI can begin to unravel the secret of Bosch's ETAC project. The CO of the Severin has taken the brunt of Bosch's wrath for the Sunder's alleged destruction. The captain and his lieutenants have faced a summary court-martial and will be executed at 0700. When you sign up for the wrong outfit, you get what you deserve. This doesn't mean we're out of the woods yet. The Rebs are nuts, but they're not slow. It won't take them long to figure out our involvement in this attack, and the Vasudan ambush in Polaris was more than just coincidence. If it looks like they're onto you, your duty as an operative of the GTVI is to escape and report everything you know to Allied forces. Understood?
Well, no. Well, there's only so many that I can add into like the random, you know, the random selection thing. There's a certain number of characters. So I eventually I'm gonna have to see if I can find like an actual dad joke bot.
Jack Niven, your new squadron leader. Commander Snipes has been reassigned, so until further notice, you'll get your orders from me. With the 13th and 11th Vasudan battle groups advancing, we have a hard fight ahead of us. If we lose Sirius, our backs will be against the wall. The NTF has fought too hard to surrender now. The 4th Fleet, based in Vega, is providing the Vasudans with logistical support. They've established a cargo depot near the Alpha Centauri jump node. Recon reports a perimeter defense of 16 sentry guns, with fighter patrols inspecting the depot at regular intervals. The 185th has been called in to sever that supply line. All targets are of Terran construction. Our attack will be timed between fighter patrols. Our objective is to destroy all cargo and sentry guns. Once we secure the area, we'll be in a position to ambush Allied targets. The attack should lure the enemy to the depot and improve our odds in more critical engagements deeper within the system.
So, those of you who were paying attention know that this last mission, you know, we kind of, me and my spy buddy, you know, kind of did a little crazy thing there. And, yeah, so now he has suddenly been reassigned. Tells me that, I think they're on to us. There we go. Oh, I hate that these things push you around when you get hit. Oh, it's god awful. Makes aiming hard. All right.
Hostile target inbound. It's a troop transport, Elysium class. This one's all yours, Alpha 1. We'll cover you while you destroy the transport.
Hold your fire! No military personnel are on board this transport. We are evacuating civilians to Alpha Centauri. An attack on this vessel is a violation of the Beta Aquilae Convention.
Show them what you think of the Beta Aquilae Convention, pilot.
So whose side are you on, Alpha 1?
Oh, we're really not supposed to do this.
Decision now, pilot.
We're really not supposed to do this. Yeah, fuck it, I'm not doing it. No.
Time's up, pilot. We know all about you. You set us up on Polaris and you destroyed the Sunder. Now you'll face the firing squad. Sorry you won't live to get your medal, pilot.
Yeah, I knew it. Come here, you bastard!
Alpha 1, this is Allied Command. We are deploying reinforcements now. Hang in there. Help is on the way.
No, you are not getting away from me, you mother... Come here. Gotcha. Oh. There we are. Come on. Yeah. Gotcha, bitch. Whew. 5-on-1, that was not easy. Oh no, there's more of them. Mother. No. No. Oh, they have a cruiser. Why did they bring a cruiser? No. Oh, I have friends now. When did I get friends? Fuck you, cruiser. Eat my ass.
Alpha 1, we are now transmitting the authorization codes and jump coordinates to your navigation computer. Your subspace drive should be back online. Sorry, you've outlived your usefulness as a deep cover operative pilot. Return to base for reassignment.
All right. All right, it's time to get out of here. I think that's enough deep coverness for one day.
We are lucky to get you back alive, pilot. Our deep cover operatives stashed vital schematic data in your fighter's onboard computer. With this information, GTVI analysts will be able to unravel the enigma of Bosch's ETAC project. These operatives also advised us of your impending execution. Unfortunately, we have no information concerning the whereabouts or status of Lieutenant Commander Snipes. We fear the odds of his survival are not favorable. In recognition of your outstanding service to the Galactic Terran Vasudin Intelligence and Special Operations Command, you are hereby awarded the Distinguished Intelligence Cross. With this honor, you are now one of an elite few. We will bring you as far as Vega, where you'll catch a transport back to Capella. You'll rendezvous with the Aquitaine and continue with your next squadron assignment. Congratulations on a successful tour with the GTVI.
Well, I think that's good enough for one day. There we are. Little metal rack there. Looking pretty good. Whew. I actually am on the new graphics engine, Turgeon. I got it to, you know, start behaving just a couple of days ago. So I've got the I forget which version it is, but it's fairly recent anyway. From not more than, you know, like 2 or 3 years ago. But yeah, definitely. No, definitely not the latest models, and I'm not quite sure why. Okay, but yeah, we are gonna pause it right there though. Now, I'm not quite sure why some of the models haven't been updated. Like, some of them have, like the Samtic, for instance, is definitely on the new model. The Vasudan ships all seem to be on the right model. A lot of the particle effects, etc., have all been updated. But for whatever reason, the Terran stuff is not on the updated models, and I'm not sure why. I haven't quite been able to figure that out yet. The Vasudan stuff looks like it's been updated too. At least most of it, not all of it though. No, it's really strange, and I'm not quite sure what to make of it just yet. No, it's something for me to tinker with and see if I can get working. Yeah, it's possible. I'm not sure. The big thing for me was, like, it had trouble. There is one set of media VPs that I cannot use, period. And it's like, it throws me as some kind of weird error every time, and I haven't been able to find anyone else that actually has the same problem, so I don't know what's going on there. But this set works perfectly fine, strangely enough. But as I said though, I think we're at a pretty good point to just kind of stop there for one day. We're at 3 hours and 15 minutes almost exactly. That's pretty good for one day on this game. And we've made it all the way through. We actually have made it a pretty good ways through, I think about the first, third? About the first third of the campaign? Maybe a little bit more than that? I'm not quite sure, actually. I don't remember exactly how many missions are in it, but we've definitely gone through quite a bit for one day. So, on that note, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and call an end to today's stream, and we'll pick up on this sometime relatively soon. Don't know precisely when just yet, but we'll figure that out shortly. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this, because I certainly do. I love this game. It's so much fun. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and we will be coming back with some more of this sometime soon. Probably in the next day or two, actually, because, yeah, really want to finish playing the campaign, at least on stream, because that would be so much fun. And there's all kinds of other stuff. We can circle back to the first game's campaign as well, because I've got that ported to this, and then there's user-made campaigns and stuff like that too that we can check out. It should be some pretty good stuff. Anyway, guys, I will see you all probably tomorrow, actually. I think we're gonna keep doing this and have fun. And if you're not part of the Discord, there's an invite link right there in the YouTube chat. feel free to click that little link there and join the Zencast Discord, where myself and a whole bunch of the other people hanging around here happen to hang out. If you're not subscribed and you want to be around for more of this kind of thing, please hit that subscribe button and come back. Turn on the notification bell as well. That way you know when I'm going live or putting up a video. And I will see you all again very soon, actually. Have a good one, guys.